Hey, welcome to Roots and Seeds. Ready for another reading? I want to remind you that my readings they serve as validation. Okay, they serve as validation, meaning that the first two cards that I lay here representing your energy right now, you should use them as a way to recognize if this reading is for you or not. If they resonate with you, if the message resonates with you, then probably this could be a reading. But if not, don't force it. Okay? Search another reading or another reader. Yeah? So let's begin. Where are you right now, collective? Where are you right now? What kind of energy am I picking up right now? Where are you at this point in time? At this point in time in your life? What energy wants to be acknowledged at this point in time regarding the collective, please? The collective that is watching these videos, to be precise. What's the energy that wants to be acknowledged, please? Where are you right now? Okay, so first, before I turn the card, I realized these drawings, and they remind me directly of two eyes. That never happened before, and I use this deck a lot. Two eyes. Let's see if this has anything to do with your reading or not. Okay, yeah, okay. That's what I was picking up. There's two eyes here, two eyes as well. A lot of eyes, and they remind me a lot of eyes. And here we have the Nine of Swords, where we see someone trying to rest, trying to sleep, and having constant nightmares. And we see here these black hands trying to reach out for her, disturbing her sleep. It's as if you're feeling probably observed this time, watched. Um, you're definitely in stress, going through a stressful period of your life. Not sure if you're having problems in sleeping or resting. If this card could also represent depression. So there's some kind of mental turbulence going on right now. Mental turbulence. Not at peace. We have here the Queen of Swords. Interesting, because the Queen of Swords is the Queen of Clarity. She's completely connected with her truth, and she has no doubts about what she wants and what she thinks about a certain issue, a certain situation. She's completely clear, and the Nine of Swords talks, in fact, lack of clarity, confusion, mental confusion, and a lot of turmoil. So you probably want to reach this state of the Queen of Swords. You want to reach clarity. You want to be assertive. You're trying to find clarity about a certain issue that is deeply, deeply bothering you day and night. And you're trying to search for this clarity, holding on to this sword, like holding on to your truth and being faithful to it. One sword only. In the Nine of Swords, we see a lot of swords completely misplaced. Can we know more about this, please? Can we know more about this Nine of Swords? What is this? What is this Nine of Swords energy? Can we ask for more clarity, please, about this Nine of Swords? Let's try to find out what this is. We have the Ace of Pentacles. And at the bottom we have the Ace of Swords. So in the source here of this turmoil, this inner turmoil, and this need to find clarity, there is here the potential of a new beginning. We have two aces. These are potentials of starting something new, and both of them are represented here by a tree or a person impersonating a tree. It's like there's something here that has the potential to become something very fruitful, something very important, something very abundant in your life. And here with the Ace of Swords, there is this potential of dreaming something big. You are dreaming something big, something that you want to bring into reality, into the tangible world. So there's here potential of a very important new beginning, and this is stressing you. And you're trying to, here with the Queen of Swords, you're trying to understand within you if you should or not begin this, start this. And here, under the Ace of Swords, we have here the Five of Swords. There's definitely inner conflict. There is definitely inner conflict, mental conflict. You don't know if you should invest into this new beginning, whatever this means for you. Before I jump into the advice, I would like to know, why are you so worried? Why is the collective here so worried with the Nine of Swords? What is their biggest fear, anxiety, fear? What is their biggest anxiety and or fear related with this new beginning, or the potential of this new beginning? Why are they so worried? Why are they so worried, please? What is worrying them? Thank you. The Queen of Pentacles. Mm. And at the bottom we have the Wise One, which is the Hierophant. Okay. The Queen of Pentacles is the queen that can represent becoming a mother, having children, because she's the queen that grows things in the material world. She knows how to grow. She's some tarot readers talk about her as a small empress. So this queen, she knows how to grow things, and she's connected. She could be connected with motherhood, becoming a mother. And the Wise One here, the Hierophant, sometimes can talk about marriages, compromises, spiritual contracts, meaning a marriage. A marriage is a formal contract but it's also a commitment, an emotional commitment to someone, a spiritual commitment to someone. And so here we see the wise one here with two people side by side as a priest and two people, for example, getting married or compromising to something, some projects that um, to work together into a project, I want to say. Sorry for my English, sometimes I get stuck. So I risk to ask, is this new beginning related, for example, with the decision of becoming a mother, with the decision of getting married and becoming a mother, with the decision of becoming a mother, and because of that, of course, you are here establishing a lifetime commitment to a person. So there is a commitment here. And this new beginning could be you trying to decide if this is for you. Is this commitment that could be a marriage or just a commitment, right? Without you don't have to get married to have kids, of course. So this could be this new beginning of planting this seed, right? And I cannot help but to look here, look here in the branches of the trees. We see here a house representing a home. We see here three people, in fact, representing a family. I think that's it. I think you are trying to understand if this is really what you want to do in next, to commit with someone else and living together, creating a home, creating a family, right? And you are thinking if you really want to commit here, being to transform yourself into assume this that you are now that you are assuming to be a queen of pentacles. If you are ready, I'm sorry, sometimes I mess up with the words. You are trying to discover within you if you really want to become this Queen of Pentacles. Because the Queen of Pentacles, she represents household, she represents housewives, she represents not only that, but business women as well. But she represents everything that is related with building a home, building a family, building a foundation for the family to grow. So I think that's it. I think you are being haunted uh, by this thought. Is this really what I want to do with my life? Do I really want to commit with this? Okay, to becoming someone's wife or someone's partner, someone's mother, right? And all those eyes that I was that I was feeling in the beginning, it may be people around you are pressuring you, kind of pressuring you to decide. It could be something like that. You feel pressured, looked by a lot of people pushing you to decide, right? So now we are going to the advice. What's the advice here, please? What's the advice for the collective, please? For this collective in particular. What is the advice for this collective? Thank you. Okay, we have the Three of Swords. And at the bottom we have the Star. before I continue, I want to know more about this Three of Swords. Can you clarify the Three of Swords, please? Can you please clarify the Three of Swords? Okay, got it. Okay. The Three of Swords is being clarified by the Hanged Man. Okay. You're being advised to look at things from a different perspective. Instead of looking at this situation with the energy of the Three of Swords, which show us someone that is giving away her heart in a certain way, someone that is giving away her freedom, her heart, and that will translate into pain and suffering. Try to see this as, first of all, whatever you decide to do here, it has to be your own choice, right? It's your choice. You are free to do whatever your heart tells you to do. Your heart and your mind tells you to do, right? You are just being here advised to see things from a different perspective instead of being afraid to commit and lose your freedom. Try to look at the things from a wider perspective here with the Star card. You see, instead of looking down and see what is just in front of you, which is kind of limited, look at the sky and see the millions and millions and billions of stars and possibilities that you have, combinations, constellations. Look at the star and see the wider perspective of things. Change your perspective. See the big picture. Probably this commitment here will open a completely new door for you, where you will be able to reach dreams, to reach your dreams. It seems like here with the Three of Swords, you are looking at this commitment as, okay, if I move forward with this, I will lose my freedom. I will lose my freedom, and that will bring me sadness because I don't want to lose my freedom. And you're completely right. Who wants to lose their freedom, right? However, try to see things from a different perspective, and I'm not saying that you should compromise with this. Okay, I'm not saying that you should commit with this. I'm not saying that. In fact, whatever you do, it has to be your own decision. I'm the first person to say these readings are only for entertainment purposes, as you know. If you need guidance, if you need real guidance from experts, whatever field we are talking about, you should search for them. Okay, you should search for them. But you're being called to look at things from a wider perspective. Okay, think bigger, see, go after your dreams. Definitely go after your dreams. If your dreams match this commitment, if you see you achieving your dreams within this commitment, then go for it. If you think that it will not be possible to achieve your dreams, and if this is really important for you, if these dreams are really important for you, then rethink your position. But it's very important for you that you reconnect with the big picture. Okay, I think this is what this advice is telling you. These cards are telling you to look at things from a different perspective and to take the time you need to decide. Definitely take the time you need to decide. Don't feel pressured to decide um, something so important. Okay, let's see what this oracle has to say about this. So, if we are talking about becoming a mother or a father, if we are talking about uh, committing with someone, these are definitely heavy issues, no? And very serious. They hold a lot of power and responsibility. So you should not force yourself to do something that you don't want to do, first of all, and you should not force yourself to decide under pressure. Never. Don't do that. These are very important issues in a person's life, and you should take your time. But definitely try to see all the things from all the angles, all the possible angles. That's what I want to say. So, a final message here with this oracle, please. A final message. Oh, okay. Very interesting. Okay. This card, it says, Wer bin ich? It's like, where am I? Hmm? Who am I? So, you're trying to understand who you are, where you are. You're trying to situate yourself into your own life. And I think that's a wonderful thing to do, to see where you stand at this moment in your life. Where are you going to put your anchor? Okay, where are you going to put your anchor? When and with whom are you going to settle in? With whom are you going to settle in, right? It seems like you feel kind of displaced at this point because the boat has nothing to do on the top of a tree. So it feels like you may feel a bit displaced right now, and that's why we have here the Nine of Swords. This is something probably very new for you, or it came by surprise, but you feel kind of displaced, and so you definitely should um, find yourself for find stability, find the stability you need first, find yourself in your life where you are at this point in time, and find that stability before you jump into anything. At the bottom we have the card 36, Lebensfreude. It's like um, fun for life, you know? Happy to be alive. So you definitely have a lot to offer within you, and that's probably represented here by this bird that comes out of her heart. You have so much richness within you, and you have so much to offer, and it's like you feel like you're bursting. You know? You're bursting, and this is also, I understand that you don't want to lose this, right? You don't want to lose this freedom. You don't want to lose this fun for life. But you know, here, the Queen of Pentacles, she could be represented by this card as well. She's full of life because she represents everything that is tangible and growing. She represents nature, the force of nature. And so she's very fruitful, she's very alive, she has a lot to offer as well. And so you should definitely reposition yourself and see where you are at this point in time in your life and where you want to go. Keeping always the fun for life alive, of course. So I will end up the reading here. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you find all the answers that you're searching for. Take your time to decide what is the most important thing for you at this point in time. And I wish you all the best. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being here. And we see us next time.